Hello, folks. Welcome to the stream. I decide that, hey, maybe I'll try to rule myself a nice little nation. Okay, let's see. Just sharing my shite to one more thing. Then I'm set. Let's see. Hopefully, everyone that comes in have themselves a little bit of a good day. Hopefully. Gods know I would like to be having a good day. Could be better, but it could also be worse. It could be far worse. Tonight's stream is going to be a little bit shorter, mostly because I want to do some planning for D&D, and it's already like freaking 10 o'clock at night. So you'll have to excuse me if I decide to call it a stream if things in the game start getting interesting. It's just how short streams go. Alright. That end. Let's continue. I'm hopeful. I think the only thing that people were saying that was kind of bleh was the actual kingdom ruling section of the game, and besides that, the game's balls ass difficulty, which, you know, I've already encountered some of. Mary's having fun. Hi, Mary. I think we don't need to talk to you. As a dog. That's a big dog, by the way. I mean, Darius is not... He's not particularly big. He's a gnome, but still. And close this completely. There we go. Right. Just want to have a quick look. And again, I think... opposite short bow. Where the hell did that come from? Wands up the wazoo. Okay, I have nothing else. I'm still considering some random shit when it comes to characters. Becoming an Aldori swordsman for her, for example. But there's a lot of things she needs. Pretty happy with Amiri still being a barbarian. Pretty damn good with James being who he is right now, even if he does end up something of a amalgamation of two of Link's characters. See, he's got James the Mad, an alchemist who likes to do weird things. Like, I think at the end of the campaign we were playing, the Emerald Spire, that's a D&D stories all on its own. We also have his current character, Raumstein, which is a ranger, which is more or less a archer type sniper dude who does a shitload of damage out of range. And I don't know, he kind of ended up just becoming that by virtue of bow now. I'm pretty happy with Penny. I kind of wish that she could actually become a monk, but alignment restrictions. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with how Darius is going along too. He's got a bashy stick. He's got a glaive I might honestly just sell. But it's got reach, doesn't it? Two-handed. Flashing enchantment. Huh. Yeah, 6-foot melee. Got a longer reach with this sucker. I'll try it out for a bit, assuming that there's fighting to be had. Anyways. The Stag Lord is gone. You found his fortress and went and sent the villain to oblivion. He looks at you with respect bordering on admiration. And good riddance. Maybe now we'll be able to live in the stolen lands rather than just surviving. Without a doubt, more people will flock here now. It'll sure boost trade, but all the noise they'll bring with them. Well, that's none of your concern. I bet you can't wait to return to Rostov and report your great victory. Yeah. Do I have any unfinished business? I know that Amiri still have a little bit of unfinished business. I know that Amiri has a little bit has some things she wants me to do. Yeah, prove your worth. Help Amiri kill another mighty monster, but we've already found... We found the Manticore. Found Tuskagutter. Unless there's another one that a local knows of? Well, since you're asking, there's a cave nearby. You used to pick berries there, but the place is overrun by spiders. The berries are red, looking a lot like raspberries. Fangberries. Oh. Buckets of moon radish. A rare and mysterious plant. I don't know where to find them, but I know that kobolds gather them and value them highly. I'd do it myself if I was younger. I'd be willing to pay you 3 potions for the berries and a purse full of coins. Want to know? Well, I'll gladly tell you after you bring me some. Alright. Other tasks. Moon radishes. I didn't pull a dumb and sell the radishes, did I? Moon radishes. Actually, wait. Gather Fangberry in the spider cave and bring it to Balkan before it spoils, but beware of the spiders, which I've already slain. Moon radishes often attract bolts. I have a little less than 2 weeks. Sod it. I've already slain the spiders that are in that cave. Yep. Frick. Frick. Alright, Fangberry Cave, right over here. take 8 hours. It's fine. I will only laugh a little bit if this ends up being, I don't know, something that barely takes any time. Especially seeing as I've already slain the spiders. Right? Into the cave. Fairly certain I've slain the spiders already. Yeah. If anything, I might have accidentally sold the moon radishes when I had found them. Ah, fangberries. Hey, receive fangberries. Awesome job, Penny. Be kind of cool if this place did repopulate, but yeah. Imagine it repopulated with even stronger monsters. Oh, good job. You cleared out the den full of spiders. Now it's home to worse things. I don't know what would be worse than spiders. Even bigger centipedes? Well, I got the fangberries. But where are the spiders? Alright. How long do fangberries have before they spoil? Is there a timer on them? Fruits, fowl, flower, fangberries. Here we are. Alright. Alright, I think there was the only... Is that the only bushel of fangberries? Seriously? Huh. I ain't complaining. Penny Gardenia. Alright. Wait, what is this one? Right. Then random encounter with a troll. Oh. I mean, I'd say that I don't think that this game would do that, but then again, I have run into a troll here, so I don't know anymore. Spoken. Ah, fangberry, so fresh. You've been good to an old man. Thank you. Here, take these potions. If you need more, feel free to return. I'll even give you a discount. Truth be told, as I've gotten older, I've gotten kind of particular and my appetite is almost gone. Everything I eat is practically tasteless to me now. I can barely force myself to swallow a bite. Only thing I can still taste is fangberries, so I add them to my porridge or to roasted meat. I even add them to my potions. When I ran out of fangberries, I stopped eating entirely. Svetlana tried to help me, the dear. She baked pies for me, cooked me fish soup and stewed venison. But I just couldn't eat any of it. I was desperate. Those damn spiders that had sucked the last bit of joy out of my life. Now for you, I'm pretty sure, I'd pretty much have starved to death, miserable to the end. Well, alright then. Oh, like, I didn't happen to sell you... Oh, wow, no. Anything in particular? Show me what you have. There. Moon radishes. Because I don't want to run around the countryside yelling to myself, where's the moon radishes? Moonstone. Not many other people I could have sold it to at this point.
How may I serve you?
Need the help of a cleric. I mean, dude's pretty much already in line with me already. It's just I'd rather fulfill what quests I can. I mean, I'm doubting that it's all that important that I get this guy his moon radishes, but moon radishes often attract kobolds. Dear Internet, Maker moon radishes. Because I've literally explored all the map that I can so far. In the center of the old Sycamore area, you can find a hill, which is easily accessible from the north. Okay. Ye Old Sycamore. I still have 10 days. Shouldn't be more than a couple of days to get to the old Sycamore. There's not going to be any fighting out there. Live. Except. Shut up, phone. Alright, the old Sycamore. Way down here. Half a day? That's fine.
Back home, we'd say, the thicker the armor, the longer it takes to ready the corpse for the pyre. That's definitely true about you, Valerie.
But you'd be quick. We just sew your arms and legs back, so you're more or less human-shaped.
I'm not sure if that was supposed to be insults to one another. Hey, made it there without any problems. Excellent day. Alright. I just need to find the moon radishes. And according to this thing I pulled up for the moon radishes, it's entirely possible to make this whole thing happen without killing kobolds and whatnot.
We do it my way.
Ain't that funny? Hello. Right. It's one of the many entrances. Oh, hello. I hadn't been to this area before. One moment. Oh, I might have to kill some kobolds. Oh, or not. The kobold lying in the middle of the patch calls out to you. Judging by the sorry state of his scales, he is the eldest in the group. His red eyes squint from the light and his throat struggles to form words. Our patch, our celestial radish. Yuck, radishes. We grew them back in my village. One day when I was reading a book, my pa grabbed it from me and threw it into a fire. Then he made me go pick radishes. It was autumn and the ground was wet and cold and there were worms everywhere. Ugh, filthy roots. Now, I'm not much for trickery. As you touch the handle of the nearest bucket, the kobold starts clambering to their feet. Screaming and hissing, they sway towards you, their fists raised. Yeah, that's not gonna go too well for you, buds. Yeah. Oh, I can't. I would target the radish in order to make this go faster, but don't need to have that active. Shoot the guy. Oh, they got some sort of effect on him. Sickened. That's, you know, maybe not the best idea to eat the thing that makes you sickened. But what do I know? If I can move right there, I should be able to cleave. Yep. Phoenix! What's up, man? Scorching ray. Jesus. What's up, man? I won't be streaming too long tonight, but come on. Or maybe I will, depending on how much my party keeps missing. I'm just trying to do a couple of final things for people in this area of the game. Alright. I don't know how many moon radishes. Oh. In my defense, I did kind of have James blow up some of the radishes. Alright. Let's get ourselves to an exit. Head back. Oh, that scorching ray hit James hard. I was so focused on the radishes, I nearly forgot to loot the kobolds. Or rather, I did forget to loot the kobolds, but the game was all kind and was all like, hey, you want to loot those poor suckers you just murdered? Yes, please. Okay, back to Oleg's. Bet your followers, nice. How about me? Not too bad. Been a uneventful day, to say the least.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Die! Die! Die!
Well, alright then, James. I think that was his first proper kill with the thing.
Serves you right.
No, I'd be worried more about missing with every goddamn attack if it weren't for the fact that weapons in the ranged weapons in this game don't actually have a don't bother with ammo. But yeah, just picking up the last bits of pieces of the game before I decide to continue with the story. And then we get to talk about the politics of Kingmaker. Yay!
I feel tired.
Politics is so fun, you guys. Alright. Get some rest. Talk to the old man about his radishes. That's some weird pathfinding. Spoken. Yes, that's it. Hey, there's even more than I expected here. Thank you so much. Take this. You deserve it. 200 gold. Would you buy more if I brought you more? Sorry, my friend, but after you took a walk through the cave, there's nearly a spider left. So now is it safe enough for me to gather the berries myself, rather than pay someone else any time I need to cook dinner or make a potion? The bucket of moon radishes will be plenty for me. Ahem, for me to help Oleg for a long time to come, I mean. You can also just plant the radishes. That's for Oleg. He sprained his back last summer, you see, trying to move a heavy chest all by himself. Can't even imagine the healing powers of these radishes. Make a great pain-killing ointment. Potent, exquisite. Oleg would never confess his weakness to anybody, but I see him wince every time he bends over to pick something up. When will the poor man realize he's not 15 anymore? That's the story of my life right there. Start playing Pillars of Eternity in PlayStation 4. I'm not going to stream because it's going to be one of those games that I plan on not streaming. Good idea. Like, the only real reason that I stream or Let's Play a lot anymore these days, besides the fact that it kills so much time when I have so much of it, is that I don't know. Streaming something or let's playing something definitely puts a I should really finish it flag on whatever the hell it is I'm streaming or whatever. I'll be honest, I probably would not have played through as many games as I have this year were it not for streaming or let's playing. Is this regular breastplate? Why did I pick up a regular breastplate? Scrolls of Bless are only 18 gold? Hell yeah. Put that in my freaking inventory. Alright. Quick save. There must be other beasts that need a slaying after I give the okay. Alright. Restov awaits. I plan to set off right away. The fog seems to be thinning, but we should wait until it burns off completely. In the meantime, I'll gather some supplies for your journey to make sure you can return. Enjoy your trip back to Restov. Oh boy. One moment. Ugh. Stupid throat noises that I have to make every so often. Ha.
Good work. Nice to see I haven't lost my intuition for people. Not many would have managed to set out to the Stolen Lands and return with the Stag Lord's head, but I knew you could handle it.
And his helmet.
Congratulations are in order. Today, you'll receive the title of Baron before the High Society of Rostov, and even Natala Sertova personally. God's bless her. Tomorrow, you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands if you wish, but this time as a ruler.
See, what I kind of wish that there was an option of in this game. I don't know if it's a thing, but in the actual tabletop, when you get to the point of this adventure path, you can actually just decide, you know what, I'd rather appoint an NPC for it and be a mercenary for them or whatnot. Which, honestly, that'd be pretty cool. Dar is kind of more of a mercenary than a leader.
But matters of state can wait. For now, enjoy this feast in your honor. All the city leaders are here. It's a great opportunity to make some useful connections. Speaking of connections, let me introduce you to Kasil Eldori. He's my adopted son and apprentice. He's a trustworthy man. I'd like to send him with you as an envoy.
Cecile, a young half-orc with impeccable poise, performs a textbook-perfect bow. You already know about my encounter with Tartusia?
Of course. Keston gave me a full report. You dealt with the scoundrel perfectly. It would be naive to think that none of your neighbors will try to stick their hands in your affairs. Especially that sly fox Iravetti.
Politics begin. Demandi, just what kind of game are you playing? I think I have the right to know.
Yes, you certainly have that right. But tell me, how well do you know Brevoy's history or the current political atmosphere? It won't be an easy explanation.
Good boy. Tartusia as a Cabal going to be more interesting or something? I'm kind of hoping. I don't know. As a gnome, he definitely had that air of, nah, I'm better than everyone. And, you know, seeing as it was just a guise of some sort, it kind of, you know, yeah. But now that he is, I think he's going to be a perma-kobold, which is hilarious to me. Okay, what do I need to know about the history of Brevoy?
What's now called Brevoy was originally two different countries, Rostland and Issia. 200 years ago, they were stuck in constant squabbles. Then, Coral the Conqueror showed up and united the two states into one. Such diplomatic tricks are easy to manage when you have dragons at your disposal.
Dragons, you say?
The so-called noble houses of Brevoy, mainly Surtova, Orlovsky, and Lebeda, once ruled over Issia. We, the Aldori, ruled Rostland. The royal house Rogarvia, founded by Coral the Conqueror, forced us into obedience. But 200 years isn't long enough to make peace with such a troubled history. Even 2,000 years wouldn't be enough for us to accept Issian rule. Brevoy is a country held together by a thread, and that thread grows ever weaker.
What do I need to know about the current political atmosphere? Is this the point where I need to ban myself?
We, the Aldori and the great noble houses, spent 200 years under the rule of invaders, the royal house Rogarvia. We plotted, we schemed, we stabbed each other in the back, but open confrontation was out of the question. But a few years ago, House Rogarvia disappeared. No one knows how or why, but one day, their manors were just empty. And the force that held Brevoy together, that kept us from a bloody feud, ceased to be.
Probably should. Alright, good night, folks. Nah, I'm good.
Brevoy is currently ruled by the House Surtova, the former kings of Issia, but their power pales in comparison to that of House Rogarvia when they were here. So now Surtova and Aldori stand facing each other, staring each other in the eye, waiting for the other to draw their sword. It's an untenable situation. No one wants a civil war that would drown Brevoy in blood, but peace between us is also out of the question.
Alright. So what sort of chess piece am I playing in this game?
Rostland wants to regain its independence, and we will regain it. The power the Issians hold over us is humiliating and costly, and the Surtovas won't give us our freedom without a fight. That is, unless there is some external power that can force everyone to sit down and talk. Do you see where this is going?
Hold up. Okay. Hold up. I think you're coming to the very wrong gnome for this situation, Jamandi. No offense, but very much the wrong gnome.
The stolen lands are disputed territory. Brevoy can't appropriate them without raising protests from each of the neighboring states. However, if some brave people were to found independent states on that land, it would be another matter entirely. My hope is that you and your future neighbors, Baron Hannes Drelev and Captain Mager Varn, will become our allies. But even your neutrality would introduce a powerful counterbalance to the aggression of the noble houses. Maybe, with your help, the inevitable division of Brevoy can occur without too much pain.
Oh, excuse me. So let me get this straight. She's setting up me and two other houses as for baronies in this land in order to get some additional rivals and whatnot, in order to make it so as these Issians will just go, okay, alright, you can become your own state, with the thought that maybe with so many powerful allies they can just make themselves their own state. Don't the Sword Lords have any other foreign allies capable of playing this role?
We hope to get some help from the Maivani Aldori, the descendants of the Sword Lords who have fled from Coral's rage to build a new nation in the south. But the Issians know this well, and are doing everything they can to deny us this help. I won't go into details, but if my intelligence is correct, if a civil war starts in Brevoy, Maivan will be too occupied with its own inner troubles to interfere.
Oh. Alright, so what does Restov play in this game?
Restov is a free city, proud of its independence from everyone, including the Aldori Sword Lords. But when it comes to Rostland's liberation, our goals align. This whole plan is our joint creation with Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius.
If Natala is already here, why did she let you grant me the title?
Actually, she could still intervene and disrupt the proceedings. But she's a Sertova. Their games are always complex and multi-layered. They're always looking for ways to turn defeat into victory. If she's decided to allow you to become a baron, it means she already has some idea of how she can turn it to her benefit. Let's consider how she could do so.
Alright. Counter argument, and this will seem a little bit tyrannical. Beheadings.
Maybe she understands that Rostland will inevitably separate and she doesn't want a war. In that case, new states in the Stolen Lands give the Isians a reason to sit down and talk without losing face. But that's an optimistic view, and truth be told, it doesn't quite match up with what we've come to expect from the Sertovas.
Let me guess, they're warmongers.
The more likely scenario is that Natala wants to win you over to her side. If war breaks out and at least one of you stabs us in the back, Rostland will be surrounded by enemies. That might be enough to bring about our downfall. But you would fall first, and your newly formed states would be left in ruin. The Isians always like to have someone around to pull their chestnuts out of the fire for them. A piece of friendly advice? Don't do business with House Sertovas, no matter what promises they make you. Any deal with the noble houses is a deal with devils.
Okay, considering that there is a nation that is literally ruled by devils, how literal was that last sentence? Alright, so what happens next?
How should I know? We're in the middle of a big game. And today, you move
That's
from
meta.
being merely a piece on the board to being one of the players.
What you're saying is that the real Pathfinder Kingmaker starts here. Alright, I get a little bit more of why the hell I've been placed on this board.
I hope you have a better understanding of what's at stake.
Alright, I'm gonna speak with the guests.
Enjoy your evening. When you're ready for the official part, come to me.
Yeah, I picked a terrible time to decide to have a no talking about politics issue. Right, so look out for the name Sartova. In Natala? Random guests. Octavia, Rigongar. Okay, he's wearing a shirt. I saw his arms first, so I was like, wait. I thought it was a half, like a green half orc, and then I zoomed in and was like, oh. Yep, I'm an idiot. Blind idiot. Oh boy. Alright. Who's this lander guy? Handsome, well-dressed man, about 17 years old, looks at you with his polite smile. So you're the famous slayer of the Staglorg Skane, so to be a baron, pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Lander. Just Lander, no last name, title. Well, let's just say I'm here incognito. Under my circumstances, it's wise to keep one's lineage to oneself. Truth be told, that's precisely what I wanted to speak with you about. You see, I'm an heir to one of Bravoy's noble houses. I won't say which, but believe me, a newly appointed baron with no connections would do well to have a friend like me. You ain't never had a friend. Okay. I travel the country in secret without servants, so I can see for myself, not from the carriage window, but face to face with the people. My family would never approve, of course, but then I never asked. I need to know Bravoy if I'm going to rule a part of it someday. I know Jamande wants to impose her stepson on you as an emissary of Bravoy. Refuse. Take me instead. Don't look at my age. While they may have trained this half-orc to swing a sword, I've been training to rule since I was a child. I'll be of far greater use to you, both now and in the future, after I have a firm position in my family. Oh, you're Restoric nobility. Oh no, I'm not from here. I'm just visiting, you could say. I wanted to see for myself the heroes who managed to conquer the frontier lands, and the Lord Mayor was kind enough to invite me to this wonderful party. So, what are you doing here? I travel the country in secret without servants so I can see for myself, not from the... Okay. I'll consider it. Yes, do so and carefully. Oh boy. Got a feeling that Darius would actually have a better conversation with some of the guards in here than the politicians. This man is obviously more comfortable on the battlefield than the company of the nobles. Hey! Someone I can be right alongside with. He's well built, but the expensive waistcoat he's wearing doesn't quite fit properly, as though it was borrowed. He has a few paled scars across his face, and his dark skin is drawn into an dark hair. How the hell did I read that as skin? Is drawn into an unkempt ponytail with a few streaks of gray running through it. He greets you with a broad smile and a firm handshake. Let me introduce myself. I am Magar Varn, the new ruler of Dunsword. Frontier known as Dunsword. Dunsword is characterized by low grassy plains circled by mountain ranges. Okay, so you are also... Cool. Your neighbor to the east. Like you, I'm about to be a baron. Great job with the Stag Lord, by the way. Not everyone could exterminate a whole gang of bandits with such a small team. So how'd you earn your title? Truth be told, my team and I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Demandi Aldore needed someone reliable to take and hold the territory. I'm the captain of a mercenary team, if that wasn't clear. Marling Host. Have you heard of us? No? No matter. We've done work for Demandi before. This time, the task was simple. We just waltzed into the area, cleared it of the most brazen monsters, and built a small fort to hold the place. And for that, a barony and land to own. It's a dream job. Looking at his rich clothing, Varn smirks. Like a pheasant on a plate. I've killed all kinds of monsters. This is the first time I've so strongly felt like turning away could get me eaten. I like this guy. I hope he's a good guy. He nods towards an arrogant man in the other corner of the room. See that lad? Baron Drelev. He's not like us. Who knows what generation of baron he is. He doesn't even shake my hand. You and me? Like dirt beneath his boots. That's why those like us, newly made nobility, need to stick together. Otherwise, he'll take my land and yours in the blink of an eye. Nice to meet you. I like this guy. Pour out to the rims so that... Oh, I must be drunk. I forgot the... Alright, how about you, Castrin? Oh, Tortuccio. Oh. They're getting verschnickered. Awesome. I'm just gonna hang out with this group over here. Yeah. Alright, I guess that's enough. The wine is alright, nice and strong, but the appetizers? Pfft, barely a mouthful. Appetizer? Woman, do you see what's on this goddamn table? My god, I'm kind of drooling just looking at this freaking... I don't know what this is. This is just like a whole cow? There's Tristan. Guest. Shandy Maravi. Some guards, a guest. Joseph. Oh, that's Joseph. Okay. Vanki Keeg. Guard. Guest. Alright. Let's see what Mr. Hoity-Toity has to say. This man's gorgeous clothes hides rippling muscles beneath them. He looks past your ear, obviously bored. Baron Hannes Drelev, he says offhandedly, emphasizing the word Baron. And you must be the Stag Lord Butcher. I'm sorry, I quite forgot your name, but you took out the Stag Lord at his gain, and so Sword Lord Jamande is granting you permission to take his place, right? Well, congratulations. My lands lie to the west of yours. I suppose we're neighbors now. Yeah, I defeated the Stag Lord. Pray tell, what'd you do to deserve your new dominion? A smirk appears on the Baron's face. I don't need to deserve or prove anything. Countless generations of my glorious ancestors have done so before me. If I had a slightly bigger army, Sword Lord Jamandi would have simply given all the stolen lands to me. Alas, I don't have so many soldiers at my disposal, so she had to urgently make barons of the likes of you and Varn. I don't like you. So you have no army and no special merits. So you were just given land for being pretty. Under other circumstances, I'd have you whipped for such words. Let's not ruin Lady Eldori's celebration, If you want so badly to measure merits, we can do so another time. Oh, how I can't. I kind of want to just chop him down at the knees. Not even deigning to reply, Baron Drelev turns around and looks away. Dirk. A handsome man with a weather-beaten face grasps your hand tightly in a rough, calloused palms. Unlike the rest of the guests in their festive clothes, he wears a simple robe. The only luxury you see on him is the holy symbol of Eristal, made of solid gold. Ah, yes, the stag god, one of the gods of nature. The other guests look at him with respect, some bordering on awe. Congratulations on your victory, he says in a deep voice. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ezvanki Keeg, High Priest of Eristal. Oh, you're a High Priest, okay. Do many people in Rostov venerate Eristal? They revere many gods in Rostov. They pray to Abadar, the patron of cities, and Pharasma, gatherer of souls. There are also some other rare cults, but there's no denying that the stag god has the largest congregation here. And no matter, people here have lived off farming and... Oh, and no wonder people here have lived off farming and hunting for centuries. I'm gonna cheese this a little bit. Our most pious aspirations are often hindered, but it is not the case that overcoming such obstacles allow us to become closer to our God. I give you my blessing, and I believe you will be able to overcome these hardships and achieve your goals. Boy. Burn, 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 burn. Politics, politics, politics. Diplomacy check. Dang it. What the hell is my diplomacy like, anyways? Persuasion, then? Yeah, because if that's the case, I'm a little boned. Yep. I will like this guy. I will make this guy like me. Whether he likes it or not. At this point, I need a charm spell. Yeah? Dang it. He says he'll still keep me, but he won't provide aid for new growing land. Don't you know that you have to water the seeds that are sown? That's a nature comparison. Yes! This is a truly noble undertaking. I believe our community will be able to provide you with reasonable assistance. We will help you construct a shrine in your capital, free of charge. Oh yeah! Okay. I approve of that. Irisol is a pretty cool god, if you ask me. Like, if I were to say that certain deities that actual Darius would worship, yeah, Aristol would be definitely high up there in the list. Alright. I was told not to ally myself with Sertova. Is it even wise to talk to her? Probably not. Natala Sertova is discussing something with an unfamiliar old lady with a low voice. Upon noticing you, she breaks into a sugary sweet smile. You are not only tough, but quick. Well, congratulations on your victory. Enjoy it, while you can. What do you think awaits me? Nothing good, I fear. The Aldori, our dearest friends, didn't deem it necessary to inform you of their plans, I assume? You see, you're there preparing to separate from Bravoy. It will not be a peaceful process. They lack the strength, currently, hence using the legal loophole to create some independent allies. Once the civil war breaks out, your lands will be the first to endure the strike from Bravoy's forces. Perhaps they'll erect a memorial stone in dependent Rostov to honor you. Well, I wouldn't count even that, really. Yeah. Burn in hell. Please allow me to introduce you to someone. I believe Jamandi has already attempted to impose a guard on you as an emissary. I'm guessing her low-born stepson, the green-skinned boy, Castle. Liking you less. It's up to you, of course, but I would recommend you a different envoy. Please meet Chandra Merve, an experienced diplomat who's more familiar with Bravoy's politics than any brawler could be. Oh, hell no. My god, you look like a freaking old school... Actually, she looks like one of my old teachers in high school. Kinda hated her. The old woman standing next to Natala gives you a slight bow. I'd be happy to help you establish diplomatic relations with Bravoy. Think on it. Do not make any hasty decisions. Well, one hasty decision I'm going to make is... You can't see, but I'm just waving middle fingers at her. Oh, Yosef. Needed to talk to you, didn't I? Older man with full Wait, what? Okay. With full sideburns looked at you with interest through a golden eyeglass. Well now, if isn't the hero of the festivities, the protege of our dear Jamandi. You pulled this all off quite cleverly. I confess I wasn't convinced your enterprise would succeed. I even bet a bottle of my best Pestaxian wine against you, but I'm happy to admit I was wrong. The Ardori have always been adept at finding new talent. I don't believe we've been introduced. So it would seem. I am Iosef Salamius, Lord Mayor of Rostov. I rule this town and the adjacent lands. As your northern neighbor, I hope we can look forward to a long and fruitful relationship. So you rule Rostov and one of the Aldori? Bravoy's politics seem complex and incomprehensible to many. Here, in this part of Rostland, the spirit of northern freedom still lives. We are loyal to the throne, of course. May the gods prolong the life of His Highness. But here, far from the dominions of the great houses, we have our own way of life. It is especially important now, after certain events that I probably don't need to name. The Aldori sword lords used to rule Rostland. They're still the largest landowners and main military force in the region, but it's not for nothing that Rostov is called a free city. We're proud to choose the Lord Mayor from among the citizens, considered not by their lineage, but by their own merits. What kind of events we talking about? Gives you a patronizing smile. Why, an aspiring politician needs to be well informed of. I'm talking, of course, about the disappearance of the ruling house Lorigarvia. Can you imagine it? Old man Corral conquered our land 2 centuries ago. It would be a shameless lie to say that nobody wished his royal house would just disappear into thin air. But once that exact thing happened, turned out nobody was ready for it. Poof! All over the country, every member of the royal house disappeared without a trace. Nobody knows what happened. It is a mystery, but a mystery pregnant with opportunity for everyone. So how are things in Rostov? I don't want to boast, but things have been going well in recent years. Trade prospers, the population grows, and the citizens are happy. Although recently, especially after the appearance of House Lorigarvia, more and more troublemakers have been appearing, and people are talking about the most shocking things. But those sorts of rumors aren't worthy of your attention. Please, wait a moment. Your young barony will need resources to establish itself, and from what I've been told, you're somewhat in need of financial assistance. I could organize and supply everything you need for the construction and spread out the cost on extremely favorable terms. I could immediately procure, let's say, 500 cartloads of building supplies. 500 cartloads of building supplies? Okay, I guess that makes sense. I'm sure that would give you a good start. In exchange, I would ask a small favor. Until you repay the debt in full, you simply assume the obligation of contracting building services into Restov's Builders Guild. Do we have a deal? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It seems like it's going to be taking money from me, but at the same time... Shit. One second while I take a swig of Mountain Dew and try to decide this. Free building materials that I would slowly have to pay off. But I would be forced to contract building services through Restov's Builders Guild. More money would go into Restov, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Because Restov seems like a pretty alright nation so far. They just want a little bit of freedom. Alright, I'm in. Then it's a deal. I'll get everything in order right away and schedule a delivery immediately. Feeling is mutual, I assure you. I look forward to hearing more of your dazzling successes soon. That's gonna come back and bite me in the ass. Alright, so I'm probably likely gonna stick with Castle. Simply because A, no. B, don't trust a guy who won't tell me his entire, at least, you know, a tenth of his backstory. Alright.
So, how do you like our little gathering? I hope you've made some useful connections. Shall we move on to the official proceedings?
Before we begin, I'd like to talk about the envoy I'm taking with me.
My apprentice, Casil Aldori, will go with you, won't he?
Again, because I know nothing about Lander besides he's of a noble house and he's 17. No. And I already can tell you that I dislike the idea of Chandra Butterbe being my envoy, so no.
Whatever you choose, I won't argue. But you must choose your inner circle with the utmost care.
Alright, let's get this over with.
Excellent. Stand here. Lords and ladies, today we are here to honor 3 brave people who have done the impossible. They've tamed the stolen lands. Baron Hannes Drelev, the new master of Glenabon, Captain Maegor Varn, the conqueror of Dunsword, and finally, the tamer of the Shrike Hills, who put an end to the atrocities of the Staglord's bandits. Step forward. On behalf of the people of the free city of Restov, I confer upon you this noble title. Rise, your grace.
Yay! God, I'm an idiot. I just imagined that the, what's her face lady there would have suddenly said, I object. And then Darius just throws his axe into her face and goes, overruled. Continue, Lady Eldori.
Victory. The Stag Lord's dead, and the capital of the new barony has been built in place of his fort. That was how the long and challenging taming of the stolen lands began.
Huh. There's Rangongar, there's Tristian, Octavia, Amiri, Lindsay. I'm guessing this is supposed to be my character. I wonder if you get more allies, they'll be alongside here too. Hey, Keston. Welcome, Your Grace. He salutes you. You can see he's a bit anxious, and it seems he'd rehearsed his speech many times. Let me once again congratulate you on your victory and your new title. Lady Jamandi transferred me here. I'm at your disposal. I'm not one to bestow honors, but I want you to know I'm glad to serve you. I'm here to welcome you on behalf of your new capital citizens. The Stag Lord's former stronghold will soon be a thriving city. Word travels fast, and the first settlers have already arrived, with new ones approaching as we speak. While you were visiting Rostov, much has been done here. Your benefactors, the Adalri, invested a great deal of resources in rebuilding the city. I stand ready to answer your questions and to show you around the most important sites. Where are my companions? They're all somewhere around here, but I never kept an eye on who went where exactly. Well, I assume Tristian is with Jod, and you can always find Lindsay. Just follow the noise and turmoil. Any citizens I need to know about? Our old acquaintance Jod is right here. Aristol's clerics normally don't like cities much, but he's eager to serve you. Also, the emissary from Brevoy is here, waiting for you in the throne room. There's also this curious matter. An elf has paid us a visit, a blind elf. Desna only knows how he managed to get here. He seems peaceful, even pleasant fellow, though naturally a little odd, so I let him stay a while. It's up to you what to decide with him now. That's about it, I guess. What's the mood of the people? I must admit, I've never seen anything like that my whole life. A city, a whole barony, born right in front of our eyes. People sense the movement, and today, we're feeling proud. As a rule, I'm not too cheerful or chatty. I'd normally feel out of place among all the rejoicing, but today is just one of those days. Main question, though. Where can I get a drink or three? It's time to toast my victory. Hesitates a brief moment, then laughs. I'll make sure to show you the moment we enter the city. The tavern was the first business that opened. Yes! Like a proper town. Building a city is thirsty work, and I beg your forgiveness for behavior during your reception. I drank a little too. It's a day for a celebration. Alright, ready to look around the city. Lead the way. Follow me, Your Grace. Peasants. We are well your new subjects. We're selecting a site to build our house. Neat. It's wet near the lake and windy up near the hill. A fine place to throw garbage at your neighbor's head, though. Ouch. Like he talks from experience. It's a good thing you got rid of those monsters and bandits, Your Grace. Wait, not that I'm... Okay, I was gonna say. You recognize this place, Your Grace. This is where the Stag Lord's fortress all used to be. Not that it saved him in the end, eh? Our workers did a fine job turning this bandit den into the heart of the town. The heart of every town is its main square. We plan to hold street festivals and fairs here. Look, we already have our first vendor. Up. Greetings, Your Grace. If you turn to the right from the square, you'll end up straight in our tavern. tavern's ale is blessed by Caden Calum himself, I swear, and the lady who owns it is a gem. The baron is tall as a troll, has hair of pure gold, and can breathe fire. Tall as a troll. Oh, that's all nonsense. Well, except for the part of breathing fire. All barons can breathe fire, trust me. Guys, I'm right here. Well, welcome, Your Grace. Glad to serve you. Oh, the troll. Quite the opposite, guys. Those are our guards. They keep order in the city or keep their mouths busy with gossip again. Here's the observation platform. I hope one day your capital will grow large enough that you won't be able to see its full extent from this perch. The building in front of us is your residence. That's where we'll head now. Wonder how many peasants are going, man, did he even clean that helmet? Ah, finally. Welcome to your barony. You're about to make the unyielding Stonelands a prosperous kingdom. There's a long and arduous road ahead of you. You and your advisors are going to deal with matters of national importance, found and build upon settlements, seize and develop new regions, solve pressing problems, and take advantage of good opportunities. A prosperous governor will be handsomely rewarded with support and donations from their subjects, promising alliances with other states, wealth from their treasury, and many other things. So now you've reached the main chamber. This is the throne room, where you'll hold courts and receive visitors. Let me draw your attention to this large map. The big map, depicting your barony and its surroundings. Mark all the important scout reports and all other news worthy of your grace's attention. Half finished his speech, he tucks his thumbs under his belt and stands quietly. Greetings, Your Grace. Casil, Lady Jamandi's ward, gives a polite bow. It was a pleasure to meet you at Rostov Reception. On behalf of your allies and benefactors, the Aldori Sword Lords, I'd like to offer you some advice. Barony effects. +6, oh god. This was the part that had turned off the party when I had first tried to run Kingmaker. Like, they had explored every single bit of the map. It took like a month of weekly games that lasted 8 hours apiece. And then we actually got to the meat of the campaign. And they were like, no. Trade agreement with Sertova. Agreement with Iosef Salamius. Zvanki's offer. Pillage the Temple of the Elk. That does not sound like a good thing to do. Rebuild the Temple of the Elk. Research into the nature of curses. Davik Nettle. You can solve most of your barony's problems by granting appointments to the right people, responsible people. But certain state business will demand your personal attention, as will the visits of especially important guests. Reports of such outstanding events will be marked on your map. You can always check it while considering your plans. Okay, a bunch of new events. You change the difficulty level of your barony anytime or set it to automatic. If set to automatic, you won't have to deal with most government decisions. They'll be taken care of automatically, and your barony will never fail. However, this will also prevent you from unlocking any governance-related achievements. For the purposes of this stream, I'm going to keep it where it is, just to see how bad it can get. According to the ancient traditions of Bravoy and most of the river kingdoms, rulers address affairs of state and receive visitors at the beginning of the month. My advice to you is to maintain this tradition and regularly visit your capital when needed. First thing you should do as a ruler is assign loyal people to all the important positions in your barony. The clerics, Jod and Thristian, were the first to seek an audience. I won't distract you further, and I'll leave you to consider. Once again, my congratulations. May your rule be long and prosperous. As I am a gnome, it's going to be very long. Your Grace, allow me to congratulate you on receiving the title of Baron. I'm confident that you'll be able to bring order to these troubled lands. Though to be honest, this isn't exactly what we wanted to speak to you about. Tristan and I have been talking a great deal about what happened at the Temple of the Elk. It doesn't make all sense to us yet, but one thing is clear. There's a powerful curse at work. It's corrupted the very essence of that sacred place, steeped with its putrescence. I'm disgusted with whoever could do this. And now there is a new woe. Tristan and I believe the curse did not simply disperse of its own accord. There's a place near the capital rumored by the locals to be cursed. Tristan and I visited this restful place, and we felt the same putrescence as in the Temple of the Elk. What is this place? There's a bald hilltop not far from here to the north of the capital. Its ground is entirely barren of life. The locals believe that rituals glorifying the dark gods were held there, back in ancient times. There's no longer any trace of such rituals, but the air around the hilltop is heavy to the point of stifling. This place is like a rotting wound, but closed but not healed. And this wound will undoubtedly open again. Tristan and I felt something approaching, something ominous. The curse will soon return to plague us once more. I swear by Iristal. I'll go there as soon as I'm able. I'd be happy to accompany you, but I will not expect to see anything new there at present. I agree with Tristan. We have been to this hilltop. It's barren, but filled with a dense atmosphere of unease. Well, what do you suggest? The curse will grow in strength, and we predict it will reach the peak of its strength in about 1 month. That's when we should visit the bald hilltop and resolve this issue. For now, we can only wait and prepare. We beg your pardon, Your Grace, for intervening with you getting the grasp of the barony. I'm sure you have even more pressing matters at hand right now. Oh no, curses upon the land are pretty big deals. Oh boy. Tutorial time. The barony has 10 basic stats, each supervised by an advisor. They are as follows: population, loyalty, military, economy, divine, relations, stability, magic, culture, and espionage. Stats increase if your governance is successful and decrease when events don't end well or other negative factors are placed in your way. Don't let your barony stats drop to 0 or lower. This will cause your subjects to riot and your state will begin to crumble. Each stat has certain milestones or ranks within them. Every 20 points in that stat will increase your rank. Rank 1 unlocks the correspondence advisor position for that stat. Further development of the stat and upgrades to its ranks will be possible only if you have an advisor in the relevant position. Oh boy. Governing your barony will require 1 advisor for each stat. You may appoint your companions as well as some of the stolen land citizens to these advisor positions. Each of the 10 positions has at least 3 characters who are qualified to hold it. Not all of these characters will be willing to serve you right away. Some will need to be convinced. Appointing others will require completing an assignment for them or rendering some other service. Every advisor acts on their own ideology. They have their own opinions on everything that happens in your domain. Therefore, you may want to select characters whose governance philosophy is consistent with your own. Every barony stat gains a bonus for a specific ability of the appointed advisor. The exact size of the bonus is indicated in the upper right corner of the advisor's card. Only advisors may address the problems and opportunities and sudden events that occur in your domain and require immediate attention. Don't leave these positions vacant. Yes, thank you. I didn't even give a thought what the frick to name my lands. I mean, I can just... I I could probably just call them the Shrike Hills. Ah! No. I mean, I know that's what they're called, but I'm rather uninventive. I can always just rename them, right? Oh boy. Okay. Saving. I'm quick saving because. Okay. Enemy outskirts. Declare the outskirts a part of your region. Choose an advisor to handle this event. Advisors will act according to their position in the government. Beliefs and alignments. Choose wisely. What do I even have as advisors? Oh god. What are some of these? General. Highest ranking of officer in the army of the barony. Responsible for watching the borders and protecting the realm. Okay. Regents. Concerns are heard by their ruler and serve as a link between the baron and the people. Alright, that's the envoy. This is religion. High priest. Who the hell are you? Alright. I think I'll have Jod as the high priest. Oh god. The economy's gonna start sucking. Mercenary penalty? Oh, fuck you. I need someone with stupid high intelligence for freaking treasurer. But if I make them from a mercenary, I get penalties. That's bullshit. Alright. Favors the direct approach, hot-headed and direct. Always tries to help those in need. Amir is my general. Counselor. Deals with troubles of the common folk and helps settle land disputes, which would be Penny, but because of a stupid penalty, which I'm going to see about getting modded out, because that penalty is so stupid. I might just do Tristan. If I can change it, I'll change it. All right. Choose an advisor. Strength base, ain't it? Stat link? Wait. Tristan's better at this? Alright, let's set it to Tristan. You may claim new regions to expand your territory. Open the regions tab on the right side of the screen and select the relevant project at the bottom of the screen. Claiming a region will allow you to significantly increase your barony stats and found settlements in the new lands. Here is what... I wasn't done reading that. Once your barony stats has reached 20, loyalty has. Time for you to increase its rank. First, meet with your advisor and discuss the future of the state. To do so, return to your capital and click on the throne room. Whatever choices you make, remember your voices may disapprove. If you talk to an advisor, make a decision, new kingdom project will become available that will increase your state rank. You can find it in the bottom center. Oh my god. Yay! Did it. Nice. What's this about curses? Now that the undead engineer's curse has been lifted, it might be prudent to study and become more capable later. Wait, do they have that freaking 14 days burned by right now? Plunder the temple of the elk, rob it of all treasury. Store the temple of the elk to its former glory, making the center. You need to talk to one of your advisors to address important matters of your barony. Fine. I kind of hate all. I already hate this section. What's up, Tristan? Greetings, Baron. I'm sorry to take away from other affairs, but your people need you. When the stolen lands were freed from the Sagler, the people sighed in relief. Many are still confused by their swift change of fortune. Truth be told, they simply don't know what to think of their new Baron, nor what to expect of you. Oh, God. What about it? Let us reassure your people. Show them where your favor truly rests. Perhaps a small celebration would help to win them over. Of course, you could spend the same amount on luxurious dinner for the wealthiest of your barony, but I recommend organizing a fair of the common people, the ones upon whose shoulders your power truly resides. Yeah, fair for the common people. Yay, culture and community. What's up, Jod? Your Grace, I was at Oleg's trading post recently and noticed that old Vulcan just standing there, bored to death with nothing to do. This is most unfortunate. After all, the old grumbler is a very knowledgeable alchemist. However, he has no use for his skills, since the locals need nothing more than the simplest of healing potions. And it struck me, why don't you hire him as your court alchemist? His decoctions, that's a word, and tinctures would certainly prove most useful to you. Also, it might be cheaper than simply buying from him or some other merchant. Any more? Does this really look like the face of a ruler? What? Rank up. Fine. Choose an advisor to handle this event. Support the counselor's endeavors. Wait. Those trolls. Oh my god, that actually does take my time. Alright. The ancient curse you were warned about now plagues your lands. It will decrease your barony stats every 2 days for 14 days unless you overcome it. To protect your barony, you should hurry to the bald hilltop. Sure. Happy birthday to me, I guess. Baron's birthday is a special date on our young nation. Thanks to him that you had the best lands. Okay. Are you gonna suggest that I throw a freaking birthday party? Because we got problems. Mysterious cult. Yeah, I believe in you. Is that gonna make it so as I can't use those characters? Some of these projects better come back. Eight-legged plague? Problem. Choose an advisor. I would like to elect myself. Prove true, the barony has been flooded with mysterious monstrous spiders attacking the locals and slaughtering the cattle. Reports indicate that the huge arachnids spread a ghastly disease that weakens the victim with fever and coats their body with blisters. I would go myself. Troll invasion. Justin arrived at the castle with reports of strange trolls swarming the Gnarl Marshes. I will end them myself if I need to. Your Grace, I fear there's another matter that requires your attention. There have been reports, many of them from settlements across the Gnarl Marshes. There are trolls in the forest, seemingly hordes of them. Rumors claim they're more than the typical savage beasts. They almost seem to show reason and tactics. They form groups, attack all at once, plunder the villages, and carry away the peasants. Even stranger kobolds have been spotted among their ranks, which usually they would be attacked on sight. Fall silent for a moment. Not certain any of this is reliable. Fear builds mountains of molehills. Some of the rumors even say these trolls carry torches and burn down houses, seemingly unafraid of open flames. Entirely possible the rest of the reports could be exaggerated as well. The common folk will hardly heed any simple exhortation. Someone will need to go to the Gnarl Marshes to investigate the matter. I was considering the matter when it hit me. What if you were to take on this investigation yourself? I mean, I was planning on that anyway, so... When you decide to go, please remember that trolls can only be killed with acid or fire. Oh my god. Oh, Cassie. An unusual petitioner approaches you, a tiefling girl who appears to be a fortunate foreigner from the south. She makes a courtly bow, but her face betrays a coy smile. Greetings to the ruler of these lands. My name is Cassie. I come from the lands of Qadira. A special wind, the wind of opportunity and hidden treasure, has brought me to these lands. And without all the polite words, here's what I have to say. I know the location of ancient treasury, and I'm asking for Baron's help to reach it and share the loot. What kind of treasury? Remains of an ancient Taldane settlement destroyed long ago by the forces of nature. My friends came across an ancient chronicle that referred to the settlement. Managed to locate the ruins, but they couldn't get inside, being too afraid. Lands are dangerous. For that kind of answers, why not go yourself? We must discuss dividing the loot before we proceed. Of course, truth be told, I'm only interested in one thing. An artifact called the Disc of the Eclipse, which is supposed to be in this treasury. If my informants are not mistaken, I claim no rights to the rest of the loot. Who knows, perhaps the Baron will have an overwhelming desire to reward a helpful assistant. I like adventure. In that case, I will take leave and prepare for the expedition. I already rented a house in your wonderful city. The Baron is welcome to visit me anytime when you're ready to discuss our plans. Okay.
Trolls who didn't fear fire? That sounded terrible, and dangerous, and terribly dangerous. If we couldn't rein them in, our young...
Yes, thank you. I know. I was literally out on the way out the door to deal with them. Anyways. Alright, that's the world map. That's the town. Alright. Oh, that's right. I wanted to see about the freaking crafting system. Ah, well. I won't lie. kind of already dislike the whole king making part itself, but that's mostly because there's just so many
my
tests.
Savior. You asked if we'd meet again, and here I am.
I'm talking to myself in the middle of the road, aren't I?
I see your fate has changed since last we met. Now you are the ruler who will determine the destiny of these lands. I am their living heart, the whisper of the wind, the strength of rivers, the luxuriant growth of the meadows. Do you wish to touch this power? I will show you a place where we can finally meet in flesh, you and I. Deep in the woods, there is an old mossy ruins long abandoned, nearly swallowed by the thicket. There is an old tree growing among the stones in the yard, which I remember as a seed. A shadow under its green crown I call my verdant chambers. Visit me there, my lord, and come alone. A nymph's reward awaits you.
That seems to be a typo.
So long. I will...
Okay. Good lord. Dark skin, wiry men. See what you have. Please tell me something about fire. Or a heavy flail. Fire or flail? What is the stratagem? Stratagem. Agile rapier +2. Add their dexterity bonus to damage instead of strength bonus. That's pretty cool. Oh boy. Chain shirt +2. Hey, full plate. Full plate +1 at that. It'd be perfect for Val. +1 bonus on all saving throws. Ring of protection +2. Oh my god. Trap Springer's gloves. Lesser gloves dueling. Horde of Stubborn Fury. His belt. Okay. Instead of becoming fatigued when raging, wearer takes 1 damage each round for a number of rounds equal to 2 times the number of rounds spent in the rage. Wait, what? So I take damage after I leave the Fury. You know, that's actually not too shabby. 1 damage each round for a number of rounds equal to 2 times the number of rounds spent in rage. So if I spent 10 rounds in rage, I would take 1 damage for 20 turns. I wonder if that's lessened by my... yeah. Element of the battlefield clarity, +2 on will saves. When the wearer uses combat expertise, provides an additional +2 on attack rolls. Kinetic diadem, which is only good for kineticists. Oh boy. Ooh, an actual proper bag of holding. Build points. Okay, I was about to say what? Oh my god, you're gonna make this that impossible, huh? Alright, 20 build points. You know what? Let's apply this essential building. Yeah, no. Not now. A crowbar. I'll take it. Dinosaur bones? Rations and supplies. Oh boy. Just, oh boy. Alright. To be full honest, full honest. To be fully honest, I would highly consider this flaming bastard sword. Or this corrosive flail. But there was already talk of these trolls apparently not caring about fire. So part of me is just going like, ugh. How much AC do you have from your thing? 9. 10. Technically, this would allow plus 2 more because her dexterity actually has bonuses in it. Multiple hunts. Oh. More damage roll bonuses with bows. Plus 2 enhancement bonus. Wait, what? Whoa. Oh. Grants the animal companion plus 2 on strength and dexterity checks. Not the wearer of the ring. Okay. Eyes of the Eagle, perception checks. I might want to get the Eyes of the Eagle. Actually, let me look through. Deal's not complete. Oh, right. James, do you have that ability to do acid damage instead? Kinda. Yeah, he's only got explosive bombs right now. I think I need to level up a little bit in order to do that. Alright, spellbook then. Why do you have the thing? That, I guess. Why? Oh, cause it. Whatever. I don't think I gotta worry about. Nope. I'll prepare a delay poison just in case. 5 spells a day, 3 spells a day. Oh boy. None of these are gonna be acid, are they? Blah. Summon small elemental, but none of those are gonna be acid. Alright, this guy's got weapons, right? I'd like to see your goods. More weapons. Alright. Adamantine full plate. No, that is way too expensive. Mithril full plate. That's a little bit more reasonable. Not that I'm going to buy it right now. Hello. Oh, a tiefling. Your Grace, welcome. What do you want? Scrolls? I have them. You won't regret it. Show me your wares. Show me your wares. Hurricane bow. Actually, can James cast this spell? It's not saying he can. Is anyone even able to cast this one? If they're not afraid of fire, then I would want to make it so as they're taking acid damage. The hell else is in this town? There's Octavia. There's Tristan. That's one of the houses. randomly walk into the houses, why don't we? Who are you? Greetings, noble ruler of these lands. My name is Arsenoi. I'm a messenger from the Temple of Abadar and Absalom, and I came here assuming that citizens of your young barony could use the service of a priest. What services do you offer? I can sell you various divine spell scrolls. Okay, I got it. That's precisely why I'm here. Good. Rings. Oh, God. Alright. Wonder if anyone's actually in the tavern. Oh, Casey. The same silence hangs over you. Your tiefling friend emerges from the shadows, but her eyes are staring into the distance. She seems to look right past you. No, not now. The turmoil is suddenly over, but you see fear in Cassie's eyes, her blue eyes. You, I wanted to say Please don't be afraid. You can tell me the truth. What's going on? I knew it couldn't last forever. Why did he even make this rule even if he knew it would be impossible to keep? Takes a deep breath, opens her eyes, and speaks with a firm resolve. Come what may, you should know, Darius, that the person you know by the name of Casey does not exist. My real name is Kalik. And well, it's a long story, and such stories are better told beside a welcoming fire. Will you hear me out? Alright. Stories by the fire in the desert where I was born, my fondest memory. When the day was done, hosts and guests, parents and children, friends and rivals all gathered by the fire under the stars to tell their tales. All they did, all they witnessed, all they heard from other travelers, and the whispers carried by the desert wind. My sister and I snuck in to hear these stories, hiding in the shadows just beyond the circle of the light and warmth. We are hellspawn, you see. Tieflings are unwelcome guests in Quadiri, unblessed by the light of merciful Serene. We grew up sleeping in the common tents, scavenging food here and there like orphans, all but outcast and disowned. We were 13 when we left and set off to find happiness in the cities, and everyone we left behind sighed it with relief. My sister and I, we are twins, but as different as the sun and moon. Her name is Canera, which means silent flame. She is fire, a cold fire, but one that turns everything into ash. I am a river. It brings me joy to give water to tired travelers and nurture green shoots, but when I flood, I am bound to bring death. Despite our differences, we are one. Our lives belong to divine Nethys. Oh, that makes a little bit more sense. By his mercy, we now live in turns. While one of us is here, the other sleeps in another plane, and when she wakes up, we switch places, just as you have witnessed. So, for those not in the know, Nethys is essentially the deity of magic in this verse, but he is also kind of a half and half deity. One is very much, benevolent and healy and all cool. The other half of him is kind of a destructive dick. What can I do to help? That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Canera was supposed to tell you of an ancient treasure that I've been looking for. Gold isn't the only thing of value in this place. It may contain an ancient relic, taken by the Taldane raiders from a respective Quadiran Temple of Nethys. It's an unusual relic, called the Disk of the Eclipse. I once heard a beautiful story that it was created from the shadow that hides the sun and the moon, but I don't think that it could be truth. Nethys is the god of magic, who was once a mortal wizard, and relics of his temples are usually very powerful. There are many among his followers who think that solving the mysteries of magic, even rivaling their deity, is the best way to serve him. One such follower created the Disk, long ago in the distant past. According to legend, it gives its owners control over planar travel, but only pairs of wizards bound by unbreakable ties could use it. While one of them traveled the planes, the other was his anchor to our world, and they could switch between. You see now why we so desperately wish to find the Disk. It might help us understand how to switch between me and Canera works. It might make our divine patron happy. Nethys and his assistants value the desire to understand the mysteries of magic above all else. How to come to the Stolen Lands. It was brought here by Taldans of the Fifth Empire of Exploration. Taldor and Quadira were enemies for ages. Thousands of years ago, a soldier broke into the Temple of Nethys and stole the relic to sell it or secretly hoard it as an heirloom. Hundreds of years later, his own kin, or the kin of its 100th buyer, brought the disc to these strange lands where the Taldans had come, uninvited as usual, in which they finally vanished from with little trace. Sometimes history is intricate lace. You'll never guess where it begins and where it ends. But what of the location of the treasury? It is called Sorrowflow in the chronicle we read. It was once a Taldane town founded by the veterans of the 5th Army of the Exploration. It stood on the shores of a turbulent river, and that was what had destroyed it. One night, a terrible flood devastated the settlement, killing many and driving the rest to flee. Only the tower on the cliff remained, which was too high for the flood to reach. Water covered the ruins for a long time, but last year it receded. My friends found the chronicle, which recounted the destruction of the city, and spoke of the disk of the eclipse which was kept there. They managed to track down the ruins, but were frightened away by the monsters and beasts that roamed the lands. If I can help, I agree. Thank you. I will wait for you there at Sorrowflow, and please, let's explore the ruins together, just the two of us. I don't want to give myself away in front of your companions. Breaking the Arcanothene's condition once was enough. I have no wish to anger our god. So long. I don't know, that last bit sounded like a little bit of a trick to me, but... Dun, 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 dun. Okay. What else is there in this town? Because that's my place. I thought they said to the... Whose house is this? Hello, citizens. Nah, that'd be scummy. Okay. You know, I've kind of had enough of the building process of this for the time being, but at the same time, dream end or shit. I want to venture out a little bit. Saving. Playing some Black Desert on your phone. Neat. Because I know that I can leave on adventure. Okay. My lord. Freaking stuffy ass goddamn politician stuff. Multiple reasons why I hate talking about politics. The biggest reason though is because it's boring. Don't get me wrong, Kingmaker is probably one of those adventure paths that is actually, you know, worth a damn. Tuskdale? Path to this location's unknown. Well, I would have it be known. There it is. I just want to poke in and see what this curse is like. Hello.
I won't be halted.
Oh. Oh. That's a gate. Son of a... Sorry, what'd that do? Strength damage! Oh, I hate you all. I hate poison, I hate strength damage, I hate everything involved with that.
Let us strike as one.
She says striking for exactly, well, like 5 damage. Concealment bonuses. Oh, because of the freaking rain. Okay. Alright. Did I take delay poison? No, I did, but then I didn't rest like an idiot. Disease, not easy. Second conditions. Nope, never mind. Yeah. Why are you suddenly so slow? Don't you dare. Son of a... How many more spiders are there? Too many. Oh, that's a... Those are greater. Level 7. Great. Alright. Inflict. I'll forever hate everything about giant spiders. Miss me. Alright. Leave this one. Okay. Oh, because not only did I hit the guy, I also killed him, which gave me 2 attacks against this guy. Which I have a feeling I had needed. Woof. Oh, frick, you're... Hello. Silky? That's gonna be a problem, ain't it? Sneak attack. The fresh kind of hell is this? The freaking... Oh, Doom Spider. It has a name. I love it. I don't love it. Was that thing invisible and then just appeared?
Tear them apart!
It must have, because it appears to have taken absolutely no damage in this fight so far. I would very much love it if this goddamn place would just cool it with the rain. Old person? DC 20? Oh, this is like 5 levels of fuck you. Alright, disease. Boy, am I hating this. I have removed fear. I don't have removed paralysis. I can get bonuses on damage rolls. And they have spell resistance. That's good to know. So after a month or so, the gods decided screw Darius. If I kill the... Never mind. What's that? Darius having an idea? Ah, better screw with it. How? Oh, god damn it. Okay. I don't even know what to do at this point. We're all pretty much dead. My 2 strongest characters are literally held. Alright, kill the Doom Spider. Kill the Giant Spider, please. Alright, Amiri's held. There ain't no way she's gonna succeed on that saving throw. Okay, I obliterated that one. Wow, you're just a righteous bitch. See this? She paralyzed the entire front line with Old Person. I kind of hate that her name's Silky, too. It reminds me far too much of a certain other Silky character from D&D. Oh, nice critical. Reduced. She's Fey. She's not only Fey, she's a Dryad. What the hell is a Dryad doing suddenly attacking us? Alright, if I remember correctly, Fey are weak against Cold Iron. Oh, she failed that. Ah, can't make it. Ah, she must have made the defensive cast. Turn that off. Lesser restoration on Dar because I know he's taking strength damage. I hate the lesser restoration spell.
Let the attack commence.
Yep. Alright, she's not that tanky. She succeeded the save? What the hell's her bonus? Oh, +7. Are you crapping me? Alright. It doesn't seem to have anything that directly does damage, so I'm a little bit alright. I'm gonna heal Dar. Just in case. What the frick is the duration of that? 1 more round, okay. I hate that my speed is reduced too. Guys, we're out of combat. You can stop being everything. Especially you, Amiri. Come on. Wasn't even that funny. Alright. A ring. A cloak. Wyvern skin. +2 enhancement bonus to natural armor and +4 resistance bonus on saving throws against sleep, poison, paralysis. That's going on Dar. The resistance bonus to and resistance to cold is nice, but yeah. There's a lot of things I'm sick of. Besides, I don't actually get it as a cloak? No. Again, anyone not have a ring of protection? Oh, everyone's got one. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'm good with the healing. Okay, what is this thing? A fragment of an ancient pillar covered with eroded leathers of an unknown language. Why is everyone moving so slow? Oh, right, because it's raining. Maybe I should have made a druid. Because control weather. Okay, it looks like it's letting up because the party's actually moving. When I go back, I'm going to have to do a lot more talking. Yeah, that was only made a little bit worse by the rain, but still was a right pain in the ass. Encumbrance slows you down, makes you an easy target. Sure does. Kessner arrived at the castle with the reports of the strange trolls. Okay. Traveler from distant lands has requested an audience. Oh, God. Okay, that ends in 12. And 18. Ends in 14. You're busy. Requires 60 days to resolve. Jesus. Okay, Keeg, High Priest, has a strong interest in the thing. As an expense, accept this offer. You wish to gain a useful ally in a place of worship for Aristotle. I do. But at the moment, I'm a little preoccupied. Did I instantly teleport back to my freaking kingdom for that? Really quick. Available for claiming. Reap its benefits, you need to claim the corresponding region, return to the resource location, and claim it for 15 BP. Or why not? Did I claim it? Yeah. Alright. Why's the tavern so far away? I mean, it seems so far away to me anyways. Lots of citizens. Enemy. Booze. So nice to see you stop by, Your Grace. Show us what treats you have. Booze. I didn't find anything of value. Oh yeah, if I wanted to make more recipes. Oh, an Oriole. Alright, so if I wanted to make any more people, I can take them in monster stuff. Alright, I'll go to the throne room. Political stuff. Alright, time for the boring talking points. I mean, I already dealt with the... I'm trying to think of what affairs I need to still deal with here. Eight-legged plague. The rumors spreading surrounding the Bald Hilltop proved to be true. The barony has been flooded with monstrous spiders, attacking the locals and slaughtering the cattle. Reports indicate that the huge arachnids spread a ghastly disease that weakens the victim with fever and coats their bodies with blisters. The invasion has to be stopped before panic and infection ravage the lands. Did I not just at least do a little bit of that? Pretty sure I just did a little bit of that. I got no one that I can actually... Point. Okay. Did it... Oh, that takes time to do. It's... Sometimes it's not very clear about whether or not some of the things are doing anything. Yeah, you're preoccupied right now. I can't do anything about this. You may build new settlements in your region. Also finding new settlements. 50. Okay. Pretty freaking big region. Okay, so once I say who I want as an advisor, it then won't allow me to use or utilize any of these other guys. It has to be an advisor that goes and deals with them. That's annoying. I'm gonna try something stupid. Or what's probably gonna be considered mostly stupid.
How may I serve you, Your Grace?
Help. Oh, we got 2 clerics. One dude in here, one dude out there. I guess in case I need to pick up something on the way out. And do I really need anything else? Not really. The only thing that strikes my fancy right now, quick saving. And seeing how those things that are doing things had turned out. Because this ends in a couple of days. Alright. Hi. Rumor has it that an unknown self-taught master crafting items of extraordinary beauty and rare quality has appeared in the region. Such people are rare. Something should be done to entice her to stay. Choose an advisor. EC 20 plus. Will expire on Rova. I'm gonna... on the 1st of Rova. More troll sightings? I'm dealing with it. Am I not? Unknown troublemakers are spurring the people against the ruler. Grumblings of popular discontent. Triumph. People didn't want to fight only to know that their voices are heard. Cool. You guys quite literally could have just chilled for a bit. Just stand, I guess. With the freaking... Okay, DC 14, D20. Yeah, okay. Event of the months. The locals are bored and don't know what to do them. This perfect moment to hold a celebratory event. Miri, I guess, handle that. Full sightings. I would deal with it my damn self if I could, apparently. Oh my god. I'm gonna do business with the barony if their conditions are met. %50 chance. God damn. Alright, Treasurer not only left the loophole open, but deliberately lowered other taxes, which made sales volumes across the barony soar. This fully covered the losses to the Treasury. And I can't Put him into the thing. I would take care of the freaking... Ah, God damn it. Okay, this invasion has to be stopped before panic. Cool. This is an event that I can deal with, because I will gladly deal with it. Oh boy. Offered 500 BP in financial assistance in exchange for your promise to work exclusively with the builders. It's a generous offer, but who knows what consequences this would have for the barony. Plunder. No, I don't want to plunder it. Whereas 14 days to resolve. Doesn't seem to have an expiration date. And I can't rebuild it because someone is investigating a mysterious cult at the moment. Gee, I wonder who put that up to him. You know what? I'll deal with that. Mysterious weed. Oh my god. Passionate denunciations from the priests move the people to shun the vile cult. Good. Alright. 28 days to resolve. Rebuild the damn place. Wait. Pillage. Trade agreement. Each city in the barony gains an extra +5 per week, +1 per town for each village. Treasurer is currently preoccupied, but I don't have the funds for that anyways. Davik Nettle. Might be prudent to study it and be more prepared next time. Wait, I didn't say do the thing. Just freaking... Oh boy. I can already tell you that this is... There, the outskirts is part of your kingdom. Where was it? That's the pillage one. Ain't gonna do that. This one. You're the one that's gonna deal with that. Alright, 7 days of that. I'm only a little stressed about this, can you tell? Alright. Is it going to be my least favorite? It's already my least favorite part of the game. I'm already highly considering the idea of turning it on to just automatic. Stefano Moscone. The man before you reeks of vanity. Oh good, my favorite. His black hair is curled, styled, and generously waxed from the hair atop his head to the points of his mustache. His cheeks and forehead are powdered white, giving him a pallid look. His hands rest casually on the golden hilt of his rapier. As he approaches, a mean, sly smile appears on his face, clearly practiced and prepared in advance. Ah, the ruler of this barony. I'm flattered by your attention, Sir Stefano Moscone of Patax, at your service. Did I have him executed? What brings a Pataxian noble to my barony? I was just traveling back to the glorious Patax after paying a visit to Restov, all in service of King... King Blowhard, the whatever. I thought I might take a day to visit the capital of Patax's bold new neighbor. Must say, I really should have spared myself the trouble. It's hardly worth seeing. Yeah, gonna be neutral on this, because he's clearly here just to... You a dick. A 5-year-old could tell you're deliberately trying to offend me, Sir Stefano. Perhaps you could just tell me directly what it is you came for? No, the initial goal of my visit was to take measure of your so-called barony to see if it had anything to value to offer to Patax. And you know what I found? Nothing. You have absolutely nothing to offer. Military weak, culture weak, economy weak. You best pray to all the gods that King Iodovetti doesn't declare war on you. On the other hand, maybe you should pray. Yeah, you're a jerk. I get it. Nope, I'm going chaotic neutral on this one. Sir Stefano, please be frank with me. Have you ever had the pleasure of being acquainted with the hooves of a jackass? Other than your own feet, I mean. Sir Stefano opens his mouth and immediately closes it. Let's see. Now allow me to, personally, tax your cortege so as to help improve my economy. And as taxes are especially high this year, I do hope you'll be able to pay. The punishment for failure is to pay is imprisonment. Yes. My king will not stand for, yes, King Iodovetti. Were it not, I'm sure I'll send him a melancholic missive relaying news of your tragic fate. What? My tragic fate? I'll leave that to your imagination. This audience is over. I'll take my leave now. Suck it, Patax. That might have been my favorite part of this whole part so far. Your Grace, we are victorious. We fought off the spider invasion and defeated the strange dryad who led them. I did that. I drew off the spiders and defeated the strange dryad who led them. As a sign of gratitude, your subjects have a special reward for you. I wonder, was this flood of spiders truly caused by that curse? I mean, the curse must be ancient and very ominous. The spiders were definitely scary as well, but they weren't ancient and ominous. I agree with Lindsay. It does seem strange. Seems more like the plot of an insane dryad than a true curse. Then how can we explain the dismal atmosphere on the bald hilltop? What, the storms? Pressure both of us felt there, Judd. Maybe the curse drove the poor dryad insane, causing her to lead this spider invasion into the barony? In any case, I have alarming news. As soon as the spider invasion was over, I visited the bald hilltop again. It's grown quiet once more, just as gloomy as before. I don't think the curse is broken, just laying low, like a monster that rests before it feeds again. How much time do we have? Oh, a fair amount. I'd say half a year or even more. Now that the bald hilltop is quiet again, I can barely feel its evil will. I'm sure we will have enough time to prepare for the next attack. I want to deal with this. What do you recommend? Yes, let's level the bald hilltop to the ground and put an end to the curse. I doubt we'll be able to defeat it in such a straightforward fashion. I don't see why not. If things continue popping through a gate that's right there, and it doesn't change with elevation, then all you got is spiders that will pop out and go, ah! The heart of the curse is undoubtedly centered on the bald hilltop, but the spiders appeared all throughout the barony. Now that's true. I don't think we're going to do any damage to the curse by destroying the hilltop. I would expect exactly the opposite. We'd only provoke it into attacking again immediately on the heels of the last. Now the best we can do for now is make sure we're prepared for the next attack. Don't be such a pessimist. We might truly be able to overcome the curse. But only by studying it thoroughly. Your Grace, I will gather all the information available on this situation and get to work. Very wise. If only we knew more about the curse, we might figure out a way to fight it. The shit? Okay, audio is still playing, but I don't hear shit. It must be my Bluetooth. Yep, that is my Bluetooth. Yeah. There we go. I don't understand. I spoke to the locals. They never had any spider invasions before, and nothing ever happened on the Bald Hilltop before either. Now both spiders and the curse, right when the new barony appeared in the Stone Lands. All of this seems highly coincidental. We got a cat in the barony. Wait, I'm sorry. Days have been passing, but I haven't been having a proper sleep. That's probably the most unbelievable part of this whole thing. Okay, really quick. Okay, I have been getting experience. Personal stash. Oh, ring of luck. I can just toss stuff in here and it'll still be in here, so I'm just gonna... Yeah. Fatigue period. Okay. And most of this doesn't really weigh too much all on its own. Shut up, phone. That's all the task. I guess I can put all these notes in here, I guess. With these tomes of law, crumpled letters, and also Isle. Ancient. I really want to figure out who the hell I can sell these to. Maybe that's among the merchants that should be waiting for me. Alright. Used to have something inside, but it's empty now. Thing of luck. Yeah, seriously though, where's my bed? For the personal chambers. Okay. Yeah, Miriam. Hey, Chief, what's on your mind? Playing food. Okay. I'm gonna rest a little bit, simply because I have not done so in a while. Hello, Lofty. But yeah, I can already say that the kingdom building part is probably going to be my least favorite part. Alright, so I have half a year to deal with whatever the hell's up with the hilltop again. Visitors awaiting the castle. Sure do. Sure do. Oh, that was the... Okay. Don't discuss the rebel... Okay, already talked about that. Again, I would deal with this myself. Controls, man. But I guess skip one. Unfortunately, negotiations between the regent and the merchants from Absalom led to nothing. Good job. Requires 60 days. I mean, I know exactly who I'm gonna put onto it, but he's occupied. Also occupied. God damn it. Everyone's occupied with everything. Wait, are these... These are finished ones, right? Yeah. Okay. Economy. Yeah, quite literally the only thing I can do right now is a mysterious weed. Giant weed is taken over in most farmland. Okay. Alright. How'd this go? We made a deal and received financial assistance. God, this is gonna come back and bite me in the ass, I know it. Alright. I would think... This is me thinking... Yeah, he could do it. 14 days to resolve. Amiri's already on that with a 65 ends in 1 day. The military parade made the locals proud. How strong the barony has become over the past few months. A flood of volunteers has joined the army. Son of a bitch. Alright. Heartbroken mother begs for help. I'm only presuming that this is not gonna be a pleasant visit. Soaked in tears. Oh, your grace, woe is me. I've met my darkest hour. You're my last hope. By all the gods I ever prayed to, don't leave me in need. My name is Jenna Tannerson. Our village is a short way from here. It's been 2 days since my boy Take ran away. I haven't seen him since. We've searched and searched, but it's no use. If you don't find him, no one else will. Do you have any idea where he'd be? There's an old hag. In the Gnarl Marshes, a swamp witch. I don't say her name out loud. Don't even ask. The mere thought of her chills the blood in my veins. She has an evil eye and she eats people. She even turns into a black raven and soars in the sky. Sure as day that she took my boy. People disappear frequently. You sure do. There are so many hazards around, it's hard to name them all. Wild beasts in the forest and monsters and some troblins? I'm imagining that some sort of horrible mutated child between a troll and a goblin. And then I just pictured it in my head. The copulation process, I mean. Well, that's never gonna get out of there now. Alright. Even adults have hard time surviving here. Alright, I'll try to find them. Oh, your grace, thank you so much. I'll be praying to Aristol to grant you long life. May the good gods help you. I mean, this is quite clearly the best way to give a character that has rule over a nation quests and whatnot, but yeah, it's most definitely not going to be my favorite. Alright. So I got trolls being giant pains in the asses, as usual. I got a child to look for. I got lands to the south to claim. What else is there? Oh god. Problems to solve and opportunities to see it as occur from time to time. All current events are listed at the bottom of the screen. An event may be addressed. Yep. Every event has a difficulty level to resolve the events. Yeah, I kind of figured this out on my own. Yay, loyalty. Alright. What happened to those crisis points? Can I get those back? I can purchase building points. Ah. Freaking A. Sometimes I hate my hair. What are these? Oh, right. These are settlements that can be established. Hmm. Put it here. I guess. Huh. Okay. So I won't lie. Previously when I had, been watching Ghost LP, this game, I believe I completely just missed out on any and all instances of the town building aspects. Because I'm just sitting here going, okay. The shop. What's up with the shop? General store, +1 to economy when adjacent to the tavern. Alright. Build a tavern then. That'll take time. Love that freaking one wooden wall. Can't craft anymore. Just the one. Okay. Love how I pretty much said, oh yeah, I'm gonna freaking just call it a little while ago, and then I'm like, oh hey, yeah. Trade gird. Alright. Let's do something that yonder leader Darius would like to do, and that is currently charge out of the freaking kingdom. I'll look for a fight. Nope, leave those be for a time. Hello. It's just a +1 flail. No, no, no. No, no, no. Source of the Baron. Source of resources for the Baron Mace. Yeah, I note that. Alright. Begin construction of a new building in the cap. No. No. I suppose. Oh, wait. What was this one? Travel to the Haldane ruins. The ruins of an ancient settlement. Picturesque. Wait, what was that with this settlement? What did I have to do here? Oh boy. Oh, right, the verdant chambers. Cross this river. Having a tough time with casters or archers? No, having a tough time with the economy. That sounds like a troll. That's because it is a troll. Oh, that's a troll attacking our troops. No, that's a merchant's guard. Trolls attacking. Help! We're working on it. Can't exactly charge that far. I should have gotten myself a fiery bastard sword, shouldn't I? Shut up, phone. Ah, god damn it. Ooh, you are lucky. You are super lucky. That guy is thrice lucky. Amiri less so. Really wish raging also increased speed. Alright. Maybe not cast Bless. Yet. Right, Lindsay. Move action in here. Inspire the courage. What do you freaking mean? I had moved 15 feet. People died today. I'm not to blame. Okay. I guess I'll just have to perpetually go like 1 foot less than I can actually go. That gonna be... God dang it. If I delay his turn... I can't delay his turn anymore. I mean, it hit him. So regeneration's not going to be a thing for him. I really wish I had that flaming bastard sword. Wish I just had a flaming weapon in general. I also wish I had multiple attacks in a round, but, you know, I guess force to be choosers. Alright. Heal, damn it. That guy. Failed to save. Wait. No. Made his save because I really wish the roll that they showed over the creature was worth a damn. All right. Move here. Because James needs a target. It's only like 4-ish damage in a round, but that nullifies their fast healing ability. Alright, I'm gonna switch back. Actually, no. What? What just happened? I swapped my weapon and he died. Why'd I... Phoenix, if you're here, can you please clip this? I mean, I'll clip it if I must, but... What the fuck? Oh. That's a big... That's a troll. Hi, Penny. Don't... screw with that. Pray. What the hell was that? Just for spontaneously no good reason whatsoever. Winton just, oh hey, BT dubs, here's a critical. Alright. Outflank. Everyone gets that for several rounds. What is this thing? Branded Troll. Regeneration 5. Prevented from acid and fire. Protection from fire. He's raging, so he's a barbarian. Great. Can I just spell magic on that? I want to deal with this guy before I deal with Papa Troll. Ah, we don't have any acid things. Okay, it's a standard action to use that. Delay poison. Alright. Personal move action. There we go.
May I see
Shoot.
your entrails, please?
Yeah. Suck my acid. That barely did anything to that guy. Ow. Missed me. Ow. I think the rest of the party has the other guy. 25 damage. I'm only slightly worried. Only slightly. That said, if I can do some fire damage, that'd be great. And a magic rod. Actually, wait, what am I thinking? I can use the meta magic rod to bull strength on Amiri. It's got a freaking armor class of 24. Oh wait, no, that's me. The hell does a branded troll have? Oh well. Hey, here's a question. What's its wisdom is a 9. I could in theory stun it for a round. Never mind. Multi-attack would be great. Dead trolls are fine with me. It's still on the battlefield. Makes me weary. I only have Alchemist's Fire. Yeah, I hear you. Yep. Miss me. Miss me again. Wow, how the hell did you miss Darius 3 times? Okay, we need acid damage. Not sure how we're gonna get acid damage, but we need it. Wow. Actually a pretty impressive damage, Penny. Oh, I got a wand of this shit. Damn it. Dalton, throw some acid. That's not acid. Can't charge him.
I must be doing it wrong.
Well, I mean, it's good to know, honestly, that... Okay. Yep. That's a Wand of Magic Missile. Let's remove the Wand of Grease for now. Kerchuk. An elderly half-elf stands before you. His sun-bleached hair reveal him as a seasoned traveler, and the confidence with which he holds his bow reveals him to be a seasoned warrior. In his cart full of various items, seems a trader as well. Damn, trolls almost died from the stink alone. They almost had me, since our trolls not afraid of fire. Good thing I had a few flasks of acid among my goods. Thank you for your timely rescue, friends. Despite his confident gaze, his voice trembles slightly. A few moments more and I would have... Whoever rules this land gives little care to its safety. Dude. Like, not even a month in. Formerly, safe trade roads are given over to trolls and not a guard to be seen. But where are my manners? I am Dalton from Mivon. Merchant by trade. Who are you? Actually, I rule these lands, thank you. Oh, I beg your forgiveness, Your Grace, but these trolls, they're a threat to everyone. Yeah, don't say. They've attacked several villages, destroyed several bridges, and are scaring away trade caravans, worse than bandits by far. Your Grace is willing to resolve the matter. I know a mage living nearby. I visit him from time to time to sell him reagents for his spells. He's an expert on trolls. Might know why they are suddenly become bolder and fireproof. Lone House has been revealed. What is their view on the new barony in Mivon? Mivon was founded by the sword lords who refused to bow before new ruler led Ravoy. While not Brevins anymore, our people and the people here have a lot in common. As I've heard, the barony here was founded by people from Rostov. We look upon them as distant cousins, I suppose. Welcome, cousins, that is, not family you'd rather forgot. You consider operating exclusively in my barony? Don't get me wrong, Your Grace, but I have family in Brevoy, so my roads always must take me there, no matter how dangerous the journey. Yeah, I respect his wishes, but yeah. If things are that bad, well then perhaps I shall conduct my business here for a time. Any other dangers? Trolls aren't enough, huh? Actually, I heard of disturbing rumor. It said Hodag A hodag? Made a lair in a cave south of here. Whether true or not, traders are taking no chances, taking forest routes instead. Let me mark it. The frick is a hodag? I can legitimately say I've looked through a lot of Pathfinder books. I don't remember what a hodag is. Bartholomew is the mage's name. He's not bad for a human. Always so polite, so respectful. But there is something odd about him. He lives alone in the middle of the woods. His house surrounded by traps with a single safe road leading to it. No bandits nor trolls scare him. And the way he looks at you, it's like he's examining you. Like he's considering to crack you open to see what's inside. Well, good fortunes to you, buddy. Hold a moment. I didn't have a chance to reward you for your help. Fortunes are best shared, after all. Safe travels. Thank you. That's awesome. Do these trolls actually have anything of value? Holy ring. One of them had a potion of cure light scroll of cure light wounds. Funky. Alright. Oh, they were stopped by this. We saved Octavia and her friend. Oh, balls. I should not have been playing with my headphones on. It's gotten hot in my room. So I got a lone house. Hodag. Into a hodag moved in, a huge flesh-eating lizard and a danger to any living creature, humans included. Alright. Honestly, this is as good of a time to stop, save. Because, I won't lie, if I keep on playing, I'm just going to probably explore all the lands and then inevitably have my people get pissed off at me. Because, I mean, it's gonna happen. How many lands? Like whatever, southern Nar Marshes. Man, how big is this map? It's freaking massive. Sorry, just marveling at this place as well. Big map, lots of adventure to be had. Again, I kind of wish that there was a more mercenaries mode, where it's like the NPCs are ruling the nation instead, and you're just kind of their advisors, which is an option in the actual adventure path for Pathfinder. I'm gonna go ahead. Call it a stream, guys. I am tired. One second. I'm tired. I kind of want to look a little bit more into other mod options that I want. I should have bought that flaming bastard sword for Valerie, though. Well, now I'm out of... Well, I have other flaming options, but with the branded ones wandering around the place, I couldn't take an acid bomb yet when I had the option. I legitimately had to wait. Bleh. And I hate it. I'll look into those options for later, probably tomorrow's stream. Maybe. Possibly. Not sure just yet. It's definitely one of those things where I'm just like, I'm not sure. I've already got quite a bit of mods in there. So, in any case, I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream. Gonna come back tomorrow. adventure, more lands. I'm probably going to just turn on the auto win thing when it comes to the politics stuff, because from what I've seen, no real interest in that, besides just having characters. I don't mind sending my characters off to do the separate things. It's the rather annoying chance of failure. And I know that there's crisis points to deal with that stuff as well, but doesn't entirely feel like I got enough of those. Thanks for sticking around, Phoenix. But yeah, we're trying more Pathfinder. On easy mode politics. Yeah, because screw that noise. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. If you like this shite, I try to stream Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and all of it gets bodied here on my channel on Twitch and onto my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, listening, lurking. General presence is very much appreciated, and that should be about it. Thank you everyone very much for coming out. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Take care. Cheers.